Your dog did something today you completely ignored. It's not your fault, really. Dogs are subtle communicators, and they often notice things about us that slip right under our human radar. In this video, we're diving into 8 things your dog notices about you that you probably never realized. And trust me, by the time we get to number 7, you might just see your furry friend in a whole new light. For those who want to go even deeper, you can find full guides and ebooks over at thedbook.store. Now, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on more insights into your dog's world. Let's jump into the first surprising thing: subtle warning signs. Dogs have a knack for sensing when things aren't quite right. They notice our smallest shifts in mood, body language, or tone and often react to it before we even realize we've changed. But here's where it gets interesting: they also give off subtle cues of their own. Animal behaviorists suggest that by ignoring these early signals, like a slight lip lick or a glance away when they're uncomfortable, we might unknowingly erode trust. Recognizing these signs, on the other hand, helps build a stronger bond. Your dog wants you to notice when they're saying, "Hey, I'm not okay with this." There's a whole section about understanding these cues at thedbook.store, so you can strengthen that trust. Moving on to another layer of your relationship, let's talk about affection. Have you ever wondered why your dog sometimes seems to duck away from your loving hugs? While we consider hugging a warm gesture, dogs might see it differently. Many dogs only tolerate a hug because they love you, but it's not their natural way of expressing affection. Dogs prefer physical closeness that feels natural to them, like a gentle pat on the side or a soft scratch behind the ear. When you respect their personal space and give affection in a way they welcome, you enhance their comfort and trust. It's important to pay attention to their body language during these moments. A relaxed body or a leaning in means "more please," but a tense posture could mean "not right now, thanks." There's so much more to uncover when you start to see the world through your dog's eyes. These are just the first steps in understanding them better. Remember, your dog isn't just a pet, they're a friend who's telling you things every day. Dive deeper into these behaviors and more with resources available at thedbook.store. Let's continue to uncover the hidden language between you and your canine companion. Understanding the nuances of your dog's behavior is like unlocking a hidden dialogue. Beyond the obvious signals, there are layers of communication happening all the time. One area where this becomes really apparent is during playtime. Ever noticed how your dog pauses mid-chase or stops to look back at you? That's their way of checking in. It's their version of asking, "Are you still with me?" It's a reminder that play is a cooperative activity, reinforcing their connection with you. Then there's the way your dog reacts to changes in your household. Dogs are highly attuned to their environment and notice when something's amiss. It could be the subtle tension in the air before an argument or the quiet that follows a stressful day. They seem to pick up on these vibes, sometimes even mirroring your emotions or offering comfort in their own way. This sensitivity isn't just a reflection of their perceptive nature, but also a testament to the bond they share with you. What many people overlook is your dog's ability to read your routine. Dogs are masters of pattern recognition. They learn quickly when it's time for their walk or when you're about to grab your keys. However, they also notice finer details, like how your energy shifts as you prepare for a work meeting or relax into your weekend. These shifts can influence their behavior too, affecting everything from their energy levels to their appetite. The fascinating thing is how all these observations blend into an intricate understanding of you. Your dog knows the scent of your mood, the rhythm of your footsteps, the tone of your voice when you're happy or stressed. They piece together this information to form a picture of your day, anticipating your needs and even offering support in their unique way. That comforting nuzzle or the way they patiently wait by your side is more than a simple act, it's a responsive gesture, reminding you of the unspoken bond you share. It's easy to take these insights for granted, yet they reveal so much about the depth of a dog's emotional intelligence. By tuning into this silent communication, you not only enrich your own experience but also give your dog the acknowledgement they crave. The world through your dog's eyes is rich with unspoken understanding and mutual respect. They're constantly learning from us, and in return, they're asking for us to understand them better. In each glance, each wag, and each sigh, your dog is painting a picture of trust and companionship, a reminder that sometimes, the most profound conversations don't need words at all. Why does your dog sit on your feet? It's more than just a quirky habit. Dogs have a natural instinct to create boundaries and seek warmth. By sitting on your feet, your dog is both marking their territory and seeking comfort from you. It's their way of saying, "You're mine, and I'm yours." This behavior can be traced back to a dog's ancestral roots, where pack animals would huddle together for warmth and protection. By sitting at your feet, your dog is reinforcing the bond between you, while also claiming their place as a member of your pack. It's a reassuring signal that you're their favorite person in the room. Have you ever wondered why your dog stares at you while you eat? It's not just about wanting a bite of your sandwich. Dogs are masters of reading body language and facial expressions. When they gaze at you during mealtime, they're likely tuning into your emotions and assessing your mood. This behavior also stems from their ancestral instincts. In the wild, pack dynamics dictated attentiveness to the alpha's actions. So, while your dog may be eyeing your food, they're also communicating trust and deference. For more detailed insights into these fascinating canine behaviors, check out the guides available at thetedbook.store. Now, let's talk about why your dog tilts their head when you speak. It's one of the most endearing things they do, but it's also an important part of how they understand you. By tilting their head, dogs are adjusting their perspective to better gauge the sounds around them. This behavior can enhance their ability to recognize familiar words or tones. It's as if they're fine-tuning their audio receptors to catch every nuance of your voice. Canine experts suggest that head tilting may also help dogs interpret your facial expressions more accurately. It's a display of empathy, showcasing their eagerness to know what you want. And have you noticed your dog leaning against you? It might seem simple, but it speaks volumes. Leaning is a gesture of trust and connection. In the wild, dogs lean against one another to establish bonds and feel secure. Your dog leaning into you is a nonverbal expression of affection. It's their way of creating closeness and comfort. When you return the gesture with a gentle pat or soothing words, you're reinforcing that emotional connection. It's a powerful reminder that even though dogs can't speak our language, they have their own ways of saying, "I love you." Ever find your dog bringing you their toys after you've been away? This isn't just about play. Dogs are social creatures who thrive on interaction and mutual enjoyment. By offering you their toys, they're extending a welcoming gesture and signaling their desire to share happiness with you. It's their take on the age-old tradition of gift-giving, a demonstration of their affection and trust. They're essentially saying, "Let's enjoy this moment together." If you're interested in deepening this aspect of your relationship, the resources at thetedbook.store offer comprehensive insights into mutual play and bonding. Stay with me as we continue exploring the amazing ways dogs communicate with us. Understanding these subtle gestures not only enhances our appreciation of them but enriches our lives in ways we often overlook. And remember, sometimes the most profound conversations are those that happen without a single spoken word. When your dog brings you their favorite toy, they're also acknowledging your role as a trusted figure in their life. This act isn't just about the toy, it's about the connection it represents. Your presence turns an ordinary object into a shared experience, reaffirming that they find joy in your company. This behavior highlights the social element inherent in dogs, reminding us that they see us as more than just caretakers, they see us as companions and playmates. So, next time your dog drops a toy at your feet, remember that it's an invitation. It's a chance to engage in an activity that strengthens the bond between you, while simultaneously delighting in the simple pleasure of each other's company. Whether you're tossing a ball or simply acknowledging their enthusiasm, you're participating in the dance of mutual affection. Why does your dog sit on your feet? It's not just because they love your shoes. There's a deeper, instinctual meaning at play. Dogs have a pack mentality. By sitting on your feet, they're not just claiming you as part of their pack, they're also keeping tabs on your whereabouts. It's about security, both theirs and yours. This simple act is a canine embrace, a way to say, "I've got you." It's an intimate gesture of inclusion and protection. When you interpret this behavior correctly, you're not just understanding your dog's language, you're stepping into their world. Speaking of understanding, theticbook.store has more insights into these intriguing behaviors. Ever noticed how your dog tilts their head when you talk to them? It's adorable, sure, but what's really going on? This isn't just about looking cute. Head tilting might increase a dog's range of hearing, letting them better judge the source of a sound. Researchers suggest it may help them tune into your voice more clearly, picking up on tone and inflection. This tilt might also be about empathy, they're trying to read the emotional subtext of your words. So next time your dog tilts their head, know they aren't just cute, they're attentive and invested in what you say. And have you ever wondered why your dog brings you random things? A stick, your shoe, or maybe a random leaf? It's not just because they need a chew toy. Dogs are natural scavengers, and bringing these objects to you is a remnant of their ancestral survival skills. It's a gift, but more importantly, it's a gesture of sharing their world with you. These offerings are invitations into their daily discoveries. Understanding the motivation behind this can deepen your connection and appreciation for their unique way of expressing themselves. Why does your dog suddenly sprint around the house, seemingly out of nowhere? These are what behaviorists call zoom eyes. They are bursts of energy, often released after a stressful situation or bath time. It's a dog's way of shaking off pent-up energy and stress. Zoom eyes aren't just entertaining to watch, they're an integral part of your dog's emotional health. By allowing them this release, you're respecting their emotional needs and giving them space to decompress. It's these little things that make your shared life richer. For more on the quirky and wonderful expressions of canine joy, theticbook.store offers a treasure trove of knowledge. And here's one that might surprise you. Why does your dog lean against you? It's not just because you're comfortable furniture. Leaning is how dogs show love and affection. When your dog presses up against you, it's a sign of trust and loyalty. They want to be close, physically and emotionally. This natural behavior is their way of seeking assurance or showing they're relaxed in your presence. When you recognize this, it enriches your appreciation for the mutual support you provide each other. Later, we'll explore how understanding these gestures fundamentally changes your interaction. Stay tuned. These nuances in behavior reveal the layers of communication embedded in everyday actions. Your dog's world is rich with unspoken language, a language we are lucky to partake in. Every tilt, lean, and zoom is a chapter in the story you share. Keep these insights close, and your relationship with your furry friend will only deepen. They see more than we often realize, offering us a window into their world. And remember, theticbook.store is there to guide you with even more secrets to unlocking the unique dialogue between you and your dog. Why does your dog sometimes lick your hands, face, or even your clothes? Licking is a fascinating behavior with multiple meanings. Initially, it might seem like it's just about taste, but there's much more beneath the surface. Licking is a form of bonding. It's rooted in how dogs communicate with their pack members. When they lick, they're expressing affection and respect, similar to how puppies nuzzle their mothers. Licking can also be a way for dogs to learn more about you, gathering information from the scents and tastes they detect. Understanding this allows you to see these licks as more than random acts, they're expressions of trust and connection. If you're curious about how to interpret this further, Thedagbook.store offers a wealth of insights into your dog's affectionate gestures. Have you ever noticed your dog tilting their head when you speak or make a new sound? It's adorable, and it serves a purpose. Head tilting helps dogs better locate sounds, enhancing their understanding of their environment. It also suggests that your dog is actively trying to understand you better. Dogs pick up on visual and auditory cues when they tilt their heads, attempting to interpret the words and tones we use. It's a display of their attentiveness and eagerness to connect. So next time your dog tilts their head, know that they're fully engaged in your communication. There's a whole chapter on this charming behavior at Thedagbook.store if you're keen to explore it more. Now, why does your dog follow you everywhere, even to the bathroom? It's not just because they're curious, it's because they see you as part of their pack and want to keep you in their sight. Following you around is their way of staying connected, ensuring the pack remains intact. This behavior is tied to their instinctual need for security and companionship. While it can sometimes feel like you have a little shadow, remember that it's their way of expressing loyalty and finding comfort in your presence. We'll discuss more intriguing instincts like this one in upcoming points. Another curious behavior is when your dog brings you toys or other objects. Is it just about play? Not entirely. When your dog presents you with their favorite toy, they're engaging in a deeply ingrained pack ritual. It's a gesture of sharing and generosity. Dogs naturally want to contribute to the group, and bringing you a toy might be their attempt to offer a gift or initiate an interaction. It's their version of saying, "I care about you, and I want to share this with you." Recognizing this can turn these moments into valuable bonding opportunities. Finally, have you observed your dog circling around before lying down? This behavior is a nod to their wild ancestors, who would circle to pat down grass, leaves, or snow to create a comfortable sleeping area. It's a ritual that offers them a sense of security and habit. By circling, they also check their surroundings before settling down, ensuring safety is maintained. It's a fascinating mix of practicality and instinctual assurance that your dog is deeply in tune with their environment, even in the comfort of your home. These everyday behaviors, when understood, elevate your connection with your dog beyond simple companionship. They're a reminder that every gesture has depth. With these insights, you're only scratching the surface of the complex dialogue your dog is having with you. And Thedagbook.store is always ready to help you uncover even more of these hidden layers of canine communication. As we move forward, remember that the best is yet to come, and number 9 will offer transformative insights. Keep these findings in mind and cherish the unique relationship they foster with your dog. Let's dive deeper into the world of your dog's senses and instincts. Have you noticed how your dog sometimes gives a quick shake of their body, like they're drying off even when they're not wet? This shake-off can be a physical reset. Animal behaviorists suggest it's a way for dogs to release stress or tension. It often happens after a moment of excitement, like meeting a new friend at the park, or after a mildly stressful situation, such as a grooming session. By shaking it all off, your dog is resetting their emotional state, much like when we take a deep breath to calm ourselves. It's a simple yet effective mechanism that shows your dog's desire to maintain balance. Curious for more details on this intriguing behavior? Thedagbook.store explores it further. Now, let's talk about eye contact. When your dog seeks your eyes, it's more than just a look. Dogs communicate a wealth of emotions and intentions through their eyes. A gentle, Sustained gaze can mean trust and affection, a silent but profound form of bonding. It's nothing short of emotional dialogue. On the flip side, a fixed stare could indicate unease or a warning in certain contexts. Understanding these nuances is vital. There's a depth to that gaze that transforms your mutual understanding into a profound connection. More insights into this visual language await you if you explore the resources at thedbook.store. Reflect on these behaviors we've discussed. Whether it's the ritualistic circling before bedtime or the subtle shake-off of stress, every action your dog takes is a page in the story of their lineage and instinct. This innate communication has been honed over centuries, a true testament to the bond between humans and dogs. That rough, warm tongue grooming you. It's one of the oldest languages shared between our species. Before we wrap up, I invite you to reflect on what you've learned. Which behavior resonated most with you and your dog? Leave a comment to share your experiences. Be sure to subscribe for more insights and, perhaps, share this with a fellow dog owner. Understanding our canine companions not only enriches our lives but reinforces the unique bond that we cherish. Dive even deeper into these enchanting topics at thedbook.store, where a full guide awaits to turn your curiosity into lasting knowledge. Dogs see the world in ways we often overlook, like noticing your subtle shifts in mood. Dogs are remarkably attuned to your emotional states, thanks in part to their acute senses of smell and observation. When you're stressed, anxious, or happy, your body releases different chemicals, and your dog can detect these changes. They may respond with cuddles, excitement, or concern, showing their innate ability to comfort and connect with you. It's a silent emotional radar that builds a unique bond, one based on genuine empathy. Another intriguing behavior is their quick response to sounds that are barely noticeable to us. Dogs have an extraordinary range of hearing. This means they can pick up on high-pitched noises, distant sounds, or subtle changes in tone of voice that humans can't. This ability enables them to be alert to potential dangers or cues in their environment long before we are. It's why sometimes, they seem to bark at the invisible. They're sensing something we can't perceive. This heightened awareness is a remnant of their survival instincts, reminding us that their world is incredibly rich in sensory information. Let's not overlook the way dogs seem to know when you're about to arrive home. Part of this is linked to their sense of time. They can develop routine-based anticipations. But more fascinatingly, their noses can track your scent and detect when it's growing stronger, indicating your return. It's a mix of habit, sensory perception, and unconditional loyalty that makes them seem almost psychic. Even the wag of their tail is a complex form of communication. The tail wag is often believed to simply mean happiness, but it's actually a sophisticated signal. The direction of the wag can express different emotions. A wag to the right might indicate openness and friendliness, while one to the left could signify nervousness. The speed and rhythm add further nuance, painting a full picture of your dog's emotional state. Understanding these behaviors adds layers of depth to your relationship with your dog. Each action is a window into their instinctual world, a blend of inherited wisdom and learned experiences. By noticing and appreciating these cues, you're not only enhancing your communication skills but also deepening the trust and affection that defines your bond with them. The more you observe and interpret these signals, the more enriching your shared life becomes.